Have you ever felt like your own mind was a war zone? Like every thought was an explosion, every worry a trench, every fear a soldier marching without cease? There are moments when the inner noise is so deafening that we can barely hear our own voice, much less the gentle voice calling us toward peace. Today, I want to invite you to pause. Take a deep breath. Allow yourself to be here, in this moment, unhurried, without judgment. What you're about to hear isn't just a prayer, it's an invitation for you to recognize yourself in these words, to stay until the end and let something in your heart be touched, healed, transformed. If this message resonates with you, if something here brings relief or hope, leave your comment, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so we can walk together on this journey of inner healing. Now close your eyes if you can and enter this prayer with me. I come to you with an exhausted heart. I don't know how to carry the weight that has accumulated in the corridors of my mind anymore. Every room of my interior has become a battlefield. There are screams where there should be silence, smoke where there should be clarity, soldiers marching where there should be rest. I'm tired, Father, so deeply tired. Enter the spaces of my mind. Enter that place where no one else can reach, where I myself am afraid to step. Enter the dark rooms where I keep my anxieties like prisoners I don't know how to release. Enter the basements where I've hidden my shame, my regrets, my wounds that never fully healed. Enter, Father, because I can't do this alone anymore. There's a war happening inside me. A war no one sees, but that consumes me day after day. Thoughts crashing like furious waves against rocks. Worries multiplying like weeds in an abandoned garden. Fears that emerge in the darkness of night and steal my sleep. Whispering lies that, from so much repetition, begin to sound like truth. I try to control it, Father. I try to organize the thoughts, classify the emotions, find solutions to problems that haven't even happened yet. But the more I try, the more the confusion increases. It's like trying to hold water with open hands. Everything slips between my fingers, and I'm left with nothing but the feeling of helplessness. Bring peace where there is war. Not a superficial peace, not a temporary silence that lasts only while I'm distracted. No, Father, I ask, for that peace that surpasses all understanding, the one you promised, the one that guards hearts and minds, the peace that doesn't depend on circumstances, that doesn't shake with the storms outside because it's anchored in something much deeper, much firmer. I recognize, Father, that part of this war I created myself. I fed toxic thoughts, I ruminated on offenses, I projected catastrophic futures. I turned over the past 1,000 times like someone picking at a wound that never heals because they won't allow it to close. Forgive me. Forgive my stubbornness in trying to be the commander of a battle that was never mine to win. Forgive my arrogance in thinking I could find peace through my own strength. Today, I raise the white flag. Not out of weakness, but out of wisdom. Because I finally understood that surrendering to you isn't giving up. It's letting the one who truly has power take control. It's recognizing that my weapons are useless against the invisible enemies that inhabit my own mind. Enter, Father, into that space where anxiety lives, that tight, suffocating corner where my chest tightens and air seems to run out. That place where the what-ifs multiply like shadows at dusk. What if I fail? What if it doesn't work? What if I'm not enough? What if everything falls apart? These are questions without end, feeding off each other, creating a downward spiral that pulls me under. Bring your presence into that place. Blow there. Like a gentle wind that disperses the fog, let your voice, louder than all others, say with firmness and tenderness, "Fear not, for I am with you." May this truth penetrate every fiber of my being, every layer of my consciousness, until anxiety no longer finds fertile ground to take root. Enter, Father, into that space where confusion lives, where thoughts tangle like threads in a ball impossible to unravel, where I can't distinguish what's real from what's imagination, what's important from what's noise, what comes from you, from what comes from my own fear in disguise. Illuminate that space with your clarity. Let your light penetrate like sun rays through the cracks of a window closed for far too long. Gradually, gently, allow my eyes to adjust to the brightness. Show me what truly matters. Show me the steps I need to take today without overwhelming me with the entire journey. Teach me to live one day at a time, one moment at a time, trusting that you're weaving a purpose even when I can't see the complete design. Enter, Father, into that space where guilt lives, that weight I carry on my back, that accusing voice that never tires of listing my mistakes, my failures, my falls. It's a cruel voice that knows no mercy, that insists I'll never be worthy of forgiveness, that some stains are too permanent to be washed away. But you, Father, you are greater than that voice. You are the voice that says, though your sins are like scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. You are the one who not only forgives, but forgets, who casts our transgressions into the depths of the sea and remembers them no more. Help me accept this forgiveness. Help me release what you've already released, to free what you've already freed, to let go of what you've already removed far from me. Enter, Father, into that space where resentment lives, that mental file where I keep all the injustices, all the words that hurt me, all the gestures that wounded me. It's a museum of pain that I visit frequently, ruminating on each memory, reliving each feeling, keeping the wounds always fresh, always bleeding. Teach me to forgive, not because people deserve it, but because I need to. Because carrying this weight is killing me inside. Because bitterness is a poison I drink myself expecting the other person to suffer. Give me the strength to release, to open my clenched fists, to empty this space that has been occupied by grievances and fill it instead with your grace. Enter, Father, into that space where fear lives. Fear of the future, fear of the unknown, fear of losing what I have, fear of not reaching what I desire. It's a fear that paralyzes me, that makes me small, that robs me of the courage to take the next step, to risk, to trust. Replace that fear with your presence, because where you are, fear cannot remain. They're like light and darkness. They can't occupy the same space at the same time. Remind me, constantly, that you go with me, that I'm not alone on this journey, that your hand holds me even when I don't feel it, that your love sustains me even when I don't understand. There's so much noise in my mind, Father, voices competing for my attention, endless notifications, urgent demands, heavy expectations, comparisons that diminish me, criticisms that destroy me. It's a constant, incessant, deafening noise, and in the middle of all that noise, your gentle voice, your kind voice, gets lost. Help me create silence, not external silence, which is sometimes impossible, but inner silence. That sacred space inside me where I can meet with you, where I can hear your voice above all others. Teach me to quiet my soul, to calm my spirit, to rest in the certainty of who you are and what you've promised. I know this transformation doesn't happen all at once. There's no magic formula, no perfect prayer that instantly reorganizes everything. Healing of the mind is a process, a journey, a daily walk of choice and surrender. But today, in this moment, I choose to take the first step. I choose to open the doors I've kept locked. I choose to invite your presence into the most hidden places of my being. There are parts of me, Father, that are ashamed to expose even before you. Thoughts I consider too impure, feelings I judge too weak, desires I deem too wrong. But you already know everything. There's nothing in me that's a surprise to you. And still, you love me. Still, you remain. Still, you want to enter and bring healing. So I come without masks. I come without pretenses. I come as I am, broken, confused, tired, wounded. I come with my mind in tatters, my thoughts in disorder, my emotions in chaos. And I ask, reorganize me, not according to my own plans, but according to your original design for me, not according to what the world says I should be, but according to who you created me to be. Bring peace where there is war. Bring Order where there is chaos. Bring light where there is darkness. Bring hope where there is despair. Bring clarity where there is confusion. Bring rest where there is restlessness. Bring confidence where there is doubt. Bring love where there is fear. I ask, Father, that your presence be like a gentle rain on dry ground, that it penetrates slowly, deeply, reaching the roots, that it not be a flood that destroys, but an irrigation that revives, that every thought be watered by your truth, that every emotion be tempered by your wisdom, that every memory be healed by your touch. There are entire gardens within me that have been abandoned. Where once flowers of joy, peace, and gratitude grew, now there are only thorns of bitterness, weeds of worry, barren soil of unbelief. But you, Father, you are the gardener who doesn't give up, who sees potential where others see ruins, who sees possibilities where others see an end. Work in me, plow the hard soil of my heart, remove the stones of stubbornness, pull out the deep roots of fear, plant new seeds of faith, of hope, of love. Water them daily with your word, warm them with the light of your presence, and in the right time, let me see the harvest. Let me see fruit growing where before there was only devastation. I know the process can be painful. Healing often is, because it involves exposing wounds I tried to hide, touching sensitive areas I avoided for years, confronting truths I preferred to ignore. But I also know it's worth it, that on the other side of this journey, there's a version of me more whole, more free, more alive. So I remain, even when it's difficult, even when my mind resists, even when old patterns insist on returning. I remain in the decision to let you in, to let you work, to let you transform. There are moments, Father, when peace seems impossible, when the circumstances around me are too stormy, when the challenges are too great, when the pain is too deep. In those moments, remind me that your peace doesn't depend on what happens outside me, but on what happens inside me when I'm connected to you. Remind me of that story when you calmed the storm, not just the physical storm on the sea, but the storm in the hearts of your disciples. They were terrified, certain they would perish, but you were there, even sleeping. Your presence was enough. And when you awoke, one word was all it took: peace, be still. And there was great calm. Speak that word over the storm of my mind. Peace, be still. Let the furious winds of anxious thoughts cease. Let the giant waves of worries calm down. Let there be calm. Let there be peace. That deep, supernatural peace that only you can give. I confess, Father, that I've looked for peace in the wrong places. I sought it in distractions that only temporarily numbed the pain. I sought it in achievements that promised to fill the void, but left me even more empty. I sought it in relationships on which I placed a weight no human being can carry. I sought it in control, trying to manipulate every variable of life to create an illusion of security. But true peace, I realize now, doesn't come from controlling my life. It comes from trusting the one who controls the universe. It doesn't come from having all the answers. It comes from knowing the one who is the answer. It doesn't come from eliminating all problems. It comes from having someone with me in the midst of problems. So, today, I redirect my search. I stop looking for peace where it cannot be found, and I turn to the only true and inexhaustible source of peace: you, your presence, your truth, your unwavering love. Enter, Father, and stay. Don't just visit the spaces of my mind, but dwell in them. Make permanent residence. Let every thought that forms be filtered through your perspective. Let every emotion I feel be processed in the light of your truth. Let every decision I make be guided by your wisdom. I surrender, not partially, but completely, not temporarily, but definitively. I lower my weapons, I open my gates, I remove my barriers, and I say with my whole being, enter, Father, take possession, reign, govern, transform, bring peace where there is war. And may this peace radiate from within outward, transforming not just my mind, but my entire life. May others see this peace and wonder where it comes from, and may I be able to testify it comes from the one who enters the most chaotic spaces of our existence, and with infinite love and patience brings order, brings healing, brings life. So be it. May this journey of spiritual reorganization begin today. May each day I be one step closer to the complete peace you desire for me. May each moment be an opportunity to choose your truth above lies, your voice above noise, your presence above everything else. Father, enter the spaces of my mind and bring peace where there is war. This is my prayer. This is my plea. This is my choice. Rest my mind, calm my heart, renew my spirit, and may I finally know the peace that surpasses all understanding. Amen. If you made it here, if you stayed until the end of this prayer, know that this isn't a coincidence. Perhaps these words touch something deep within you. Perhaps you recognized your own inner battles in this narrative. Perhaps for the first time in a long time, you felt a glimpse of hope that peace is possible, even in the midst of chaos. The journey of healing the mind doesn't end here. It continues day by day, moment by moment, choice by choice, but you're not alone in this walk. Share this message with someone who needs to hear that there's hope for the weary mind. Leave your comment telling how this prayer touched you. Your story might be exactly what someone needs to hear today, to not give up. Like this video if it brought any comfort to your heart, and subscribe to this channel to keep receiving words of healing, of hope, of transformation. The peace you're seeking is closer than you imagine. It begins with an invitation. Father, enter the spaces of my mind and bring peace where there is war. May this peace be yours, today and always.